Once upon a time, in a small village, there lived a poor cobbler named Daniel with his kind wife, Mia. Daniel made beautiful shoes, but he had very little money. One evening, he had only enough leather to make one last pair of shoes. "I will make these shoes tonight," Daniel said sadly. "Perhaps someone will buy them tomorrow." He carefully cut the leather and left the pieces on his work table. Then he went to bed with his wife. The next morning, Daniel entered his workshop and was amazed. A beautiful pair of shoes was sitting on the table. "They are wonderful," cried Daniel. A wealthy customer came into the shop and bought the shoes for a good price. With the money, Daniel bought enough leather to make several more pairs. That night, he prepared the leather and went to bed. The next morning, another beautiful pair of shoes was waiting on his table. This happened night after night. Daniel and Mia were curious. "We must find out who is helping us," Mia said. So one night, they hid behind the door and watched the workshop. At midnight, two tiny little elves quietly entered the room. They climbed onto the table and began making shoes. Their tiny hands worked quickly, stitching and polishing each pair until the shoes looked perfect. Daniel and Mia were amazed. "The little elves have been helping us," whispered Mia. Daniel smiled. "We must thank them." The next day, Mia made two tiny sets of beautiful clothes for the elves. That night, the elves returned. They found the little clothes waiting for them. "Oh, how wonderful!" they cried happily. They put on their new clothes and danced around the workshop. Daniel's business had become successful. Moral: kindness, hard work, and gratitude can bring happiness into our lives.